Have you ever been in a situation where you did something that ordinarily you never thought you could do because of pressure or something? This is what we'll be talking about this evening, and if you've not subscribed, I would want you to subscribe and keep sharing our video and drop your comment if those videos are being helpful to you. Thank you very much. Now let's go back to tonight's discussion. Just as I said, have you ever gotten yourself in a situation where because of pressure you did something, and that thing you did, you were so surprised that you were the one who actually did that thing because of pressure? Pressure reveals true character. Pressure or challenges exposes the real nature of you. Most times why God allows us to pass through some certain circumstances is so that we can know who we truly are, is so that we can have a glimpse of our true nature. Let me give you an instance. When I got to school, I prayed to God that I never wanted to cheat in my exams nor my test or anything that has to do with our assessment. And so the Lord helped me, and while we're going 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, 400 level, I never engaged in such stuff. But then when I got to 500 level, there was a course that we did that was so difficult, and this was my final year. If I failed the course, I might spill, and this was me. I didn't know what to do, and that course was so difficult to understand because we never started early. And so while I was meditating, I had already started writing some chokes that will help me in the exams hall. But then when I reasoned to the fact that I had not done this 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, 400 level, and now this is 500 level, it took the grace of God for me not to bring in into the exam source with those chokes, because the Holy Spirit reminded me that if I had helped you in your 100 level, 200 level, and 300 and 400 level, what makes you think that I can help you now? And so I did away with that paper that was going to help me in the exams hall. Now what am I trying to say? You see, because of pressure I almost gave in to cheating in exams, but thank God for the Holy Spirit. But now you see, this thing is very important because God tries to bring us into such situations so that He can reveal our character. For so many of us, we never knew that we could steal until we spent like 5 days without eating, and so that thing that we thought that we could never do, we found ourselves doing it. Challenges or pressure reveals character. And is there an advantage to this? Yes, there is, because when you pass through pressure and you are able to recognize that, okay, because of pressure you did this that was very wrong, then it helps you to know how to build yourself in not falling into the same temptation, even if when pressure comes. When you are passing through obstacles today, when you are passing through pressure, what you are supposed to do is that you are supposed to learn in order to maintain your character in the midst of those pressure. So it's not that God is actually forsaking us when we pass through some certain situation. It's so that our character can be revealed, and where we have some flaws, that will help us amend them so that we could be better people. Learn to welcome pressure, learn to welcome challenges, so that those hidden default characters that you have in you could be exposed, and so that you can walk in it, because the Lord will not entrust into you things when He knows you are not capable of handling them. For instance, let's take you are not good in managing resources like finance. The Lord will bring a situation whereby you would see for yourself that you cannot handle finance, and so that you can start working on yourself, so that in the nearest future God might commit finance into your hands, and because of the training you have, you would be able to manage that in which has been entrusted in your hands in the future. Most times when we go through challenges, God is preparing us for what He wants to entrust in our hands in the future. Do not kick against challenges and pressure. Welcome them so that you can grow. Welcome them so that you can build yourself. If you find this video very helpful, I would want you to share and also subscribe. Thank you very much, and until next time, God bless you.